Welcome, my friends, to Planet Earth. And as always, before we get into the episode proper, when we join a new club, we go and have a look at the old stadium. Now, my geography is terrible, right? And I Googled the place, find out what it was called, and I thought I'd made a mistake. So I had to check. I haven't zoomed in proper. I just was like, is it really there? Russia's a big place, right? It's a massive place. It's a ridiculous. You forget how massive Russia is, right? So, there's a lot to Russia, okay? So it could be anywhere, right? It could be anywhere. No. This is off the map, okay? See this? Well, it's not off the map. It's literally on the map I'm about to show you. That would be ridiculous. So beneath this cloud, apparently, this island here. So this is Japan, right? I don't know what that one is. Is that part of that's part of Japan as well? I'm going to say from the names. We're on this bit here, right? This little slither on the arse end of Russia. It's not even a bridge, people. There's no actual bridge, I don't think. So we got to swim across to the away games? I don't know. But it's down here. And this is as close as I got, right? So, welcome. Okay, it's a decent little town. I can't see a football pitch. I don't know where it is. It's not a bad town. It's like a big train station, I think. Oh, there you go, Spartak. So we're on the outskirts of town. Room for development. Is that a running track? Oh, it is. I never like running. Mind you, the fans are the fans. We got a stand and a big screen. Is that a big screen over there? Is that a scoreboard? Okay. It's artificial turf, obviously. Very dark green, which you expect in these cold places and stuff. What the fuck is that? It's a Soba Rozdestva Kristova. Lovely. Okay. Do we have anywhere that we can look? Yes. A tiny bit. It doesn't go down. We can't look here, but we can look here. Let's go to... That's got to be the front gate, isn't it? That area there. Okay. Welcome, my friends, to Russia. So ignore the crates and stuff. Look at this lovely area. Snow-capped peaks. That actually looks like a proper ski slope right up the road. Jobs are good, un. Welcome to the football club. Whatever it's called. They're building. See, look. Maybe that's the new £17 million training complex. No, it's not. Well, let's see how far we can get around. There it is. That's not bad, boys. It's in-game is 4,000 capacity. That looks like a good chunk of it. Like the Russian flag on it. Seems relatively easy to watch the game without paying. Gotta be honest. You don't even have to climb a fence. You get a perfectly good view. But that's fine. Yeah, like literally anywhere around you could just step over that wall and watch the game. Okay. Let's hope this isn't like racist shit or anything. Anybody in Russian? I'm not sure if I want to ask this question. Let me know what that says. It's got a date on it. 25th of April, 2043. Squared. Is that when the world's going to end or something? Okay. So the road... the proper road literally does end here. Even the Google car was like, fuck that, mate. I'm not going up there. There's our big screen. I'm assuming it's like a big Jumbotron stuff. It's probably just like a manual scoreboard thing. Let's go around the other way. I want to see that palace-y looking thing. Looks good at the front, though. Looks really good. It's like a proper sports complexy place. Okay. Hello, dude. All right, mate. Lovely tracksuit. Matching. Lovely. Okay, what's this? It's the Abton up Cob car. Car rental. I'm going for that. Long stay car. Probably not a long stay car park. We can head down here. Yes. So they've got a lot of earth. I suppose it's a relatively new club, so this looks newer. So this looks like the main entrance into the stand. That's pretty damn decent. I want to see that fucking whatever that palace-y looking place was. Where can we go? Let's go over here. Okay, love a blue, don't they? Love a blue. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's this way. Is that it been built? That's new. Hang on, when was this taken? This could have been taken in 1972. No, the football club didn't exist back then. I want to go back and look because I want to see when the photo was taken. I can't remember where it says it. Where does it say it? 2013. Ah, so they were building some place. If anybody wants to let me know what the fuck that is. It's cool, though. What's this big square thing? That's new as well. Wow, it's a massive area of development, people. Tracksuit matching, standard. Okay. Might be tricky. I'm going to just go out on a limb here and say I don't think this is an expensive place to live, right? I reckon we're going to do all right. Is that housing up there? We've got to try and find a place on this island. Because I don't want to have to row across the fucking... There we go, some apartments and stuff. I don't want to have to row across the bloody sea to get to work every day, right? It's a nice area, though. I like it. Right. Okay, I've done transfer. I haven't finished... Because we only had 10 days to hire an entire staff and then pretty much an entire playing squad. We saw how good they were. I've made lots of work and stuff. What's this shit here? Is this the main hat? Looks like an allotment, but I think that's houses. Not bad, boys. What's this? Oh, mining. A bit of deforestation. Love it. Okay. What's that? What's that? Spider-looking shit. Got a photo that we can... It's literally just a spider-looking shit. Hang on, that's a rail car. Thingy, a thing. Okay. Not a bad area, though, boys. Not a bad place to live. A little hike into the mountains with the dogs and shit. I'm loving that. There's definitely no bridge. It could be that they've built one since, right? That looks like a... That's fucking aliens. Something wrong between these two images. Don't quite match up. What is this? What is this? It's like a lunar landscape. It'd be fun to explore. I'm assuming the Google car hasn't driven around here too much. And we've got the sort of main road, it looks like. That gives us an idea of where this... Does it just go from top to bottom? Yeah. Okay. To Oxa, which is another little main area. What a place. I don't even know what this island's called. If you zoom out, it doesn't kind of... Is that its name? Sakhalin? It's bound to be right. Right, there we go. Our very own little island. I'm liking it. Let's get on with the football. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to the Journeyman and welcome to the start proper of our adventure. I also noticed the day I arrived, we played no friendlies whatsoever. So I chucked in a couple of friendlies, which I managed because, you know, I'm that sort of in-depth. I didn't have an assistant manager, so I had to manage them. But we won them comfortably against two tiny little teams. We're playing Czechoslovakia in the first game of the season. Let's have a look before we get into... I want to see where they lie, just to give us an idea. Season preview. What are they called? There. 18-1. So they're a mid-table side. This will be a good test. I'm going with what we used that did well in the playoffs. Yes. Physically, my players, tactically, technically, my players might not be able to play a high-press game. Right? But they also can't play any other style of football. So, like, it's an even keel. But I like this setup. I'm going to start with this and then we'll go with, you know, just fob it off. Only slight problems. We're missing left-hand sided players at the moment. We've made transfers. We've still got left backs coming in, and we've also got a left mid coming in. Plus, we've got some injuries. But we've made, if I do say so myself, some spectacular signings. So Stolbovoy went for $4,500. He was just a bit of an old dude with my physical attributes. So yeah, he was at the door, and he's on like almost $1,000 a week. So here's the players, right? This wasn't us, right? I had nothing to do with that, not us, okay? But the rest of them were. So first off, we got Vladislav Fulga from that team, Texaco, for £1,000, big money. He's our new left midfielder. Hopefully rotation, can play up front as well, so a bit more squad depth. But he's twisted his ankle in training. Fell on some snow. So he's out. But this is the Badger. This is going to take us to glory or save us from despair. Artem Galadjan. I'm going to call him Sir Galahad. Welcome, sir. This guy is a fucking beast. Even in the press conference afterwards, like the new signing stuff, they were like, why has he dropped down a league? He was talked about as the big thing to come and everything. And I was like, yeah. What, it must have been such a coup for you to get him. And I'm like, yep. 23-year-old striker. I was so pleased with this one. I was so pleased. Pressing forward, which we like to use. He's really good mentally, decent technically, good physically, valued at 200. I think he's got quite a low, is he the one with the 750k release clause? That's okay. He's been a Lokomotiv Moscow, and then he went to the Lokomotiv Kazanka. I don't know if they're like the B team or just because they've got relegated. They're not even in this league anymore. I'm actually scouting their whole team because I think I might be able to poach a couple more. But I was delighted with this little pickup. He's never really played much games. He played 7 times for the under-21s in Russia. This is it. This guy and our key player that we had before, Ivan Podolyak, they're going to be disgusting together. Disgusting. Which way is the best? I guess Podolyak as the advanced striker is actually probably better because Sir Galahad has more mentally, which you need. So, absolute bargain. He's on a lot of money. 3.5k, right? You know, over 10% of the wages. But that's fine. You've got to pay for the good stuff. Next up, we have Tin Andre Tolic from Drava. He is Croatian. Ooh, foreigner. There's a 3. The rules aren't too heavy. There's a 3 foreign players in the starting 11, which I'm okay with. You have to have 1 Russian under-21 player, which is lucky because I've only got 1 good under-21 player. 12 subs named, and you can use 4. You can have 5 foreign players in your squad. So he's one of our new foreign players. Where are we? He's going to be our deep line playmaker. I wanted somebody that I go very precise. When you know you're a team that can't, you can't just get a great player and have all his numbers be really good. I like, for a playmaker, I go for passing and vision are the 2 top ones, followed by decision-making first touch. For me, just the way I play. And he's got decent numbers in all of those things. So he's a decent young player, 25 years old. He's happy to be it. I wonder if he'll get fed up that he's on some island in Russia. Next up, we have Sergei Slepov from Zenit. And he's a bit of a beast as well. 40 years old. 40 grand, bargain. Our new right back. Lots of 10s. As you can see, if you remember last episode when we checked out the good teams, they're not quite as good, but they're decent young players. So very, very happy to pick him up. And maybe another team we should scout. Because, we've got scouts now. Because these are good teams. The ones that aren't in the league are good teams. Some of the wages, they're absurd, but they're good teams to pick off. Because they generally want to leave, as you'd imagine. So Slepov's in. We've got Daniel Patronus for 65 grand. He's our new centre back. Look at it. I'm working my magic, people. Dropping magic bombs. That's what I'm doing. Look at this. What an upgrade. Absolutely delighted. Only 22 years old as well. 65k. Absolute bargain from a team that's against us. Didn't make it a Spartak Moscow. Very happy. Dmitry Ternovsky from Urozhey. Hey. Is our new goalkeeper. We do have a semi-good goalkeeper, but I'll show you his numbers in a minute. It's quite weird. It's just a decent all-rounder, decent sweeper keeper, so I'm very happy to have him. And finally, from our loaning from the team we're playing against, Maxim Vazlev. He's our hopefully backup left-back, but we couldn't register him in time anyway, but he couldn't play against his parent club. So just a sort of decent young left-back. If we look at our main goalkeeper before, because I was excited, because before we got in these big players, he was like 4 or 5 star potential. And I was like, okay. But he's basically not very good, but he's an absolute nutcase. He's the Fabian Barthez of our time. Good at rushing out, but like everything else is a bit... So I thought I'd rather have somebody that's just a decent all-rounder. He could be back up if it all goes horribly wrong, but he's a total nutcase. So, as for this team, we just need a left-back and a left midfield is the sort of big stuff. We're working on it, and we've just also a bit of squad depth and stuff. Staff-wise, not too bad. Not too bad. Haven't got a goalkeeper coach. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Got the minimum required, like getting the chief scouts in and stuff, and then a head physios and coaches and assistant manager. My assistant manager's a bit ropey. It's hard to get assistant managers because there's no way of filtering them by people that are interested. So you just get a ton of assistant managers in the lineup, and you're like, none of them actually want to come to you. So this guy is, he's pleased to be here, and he's 36 years old. Could get better. Could get a little bit better. He's still better than me, to be fair. He's good mental, but he couldn't judge a good player if he saw Pele in his prime. But there we go. So the left-hand side is ropey. But I'm scared to kick off. It's the optimism of the season start, followed by... Let's have a look at team dynamics. Look at this. Very happy players. Most of them share a nationality. We've got one foreign player currently. Similar friends. I've got a good reputation. Strong influence. Look at this. It's so much good. They better love me. Okay. Fulga and Slepov, 2 of the new guys support me. I don't mind going into a new club and they have no opinion. That's fair enough. They judge me on my skills. All right? And that's going to happen now. Let's do it. Playing in our lovely white away kit. I've only got 5 substitutes from a possible 12. Yeah, we're a bit weak on the old ground. Don't worry about it. Sir Galahad has got the old number 11 classic strikers numbers. He's gonna lead this team, I'm telling you. I did try, because Fofana was loan listed. And he had no interest of joining us. He's actually like 3.5 star current ability, 5 star potential. He'd be perfect for this team. I'm going to keep trying, okay? It didn't say he had no interest. He said he had, what's the next one up, like virtually no interest or whatever. I'll take that. Right. Can we perform? Even if we don't win. Remember, we're battling against relegation, okay? So let's not get too excited, too depressed if we start off a bit shit. Go on. Podolyak. Okay. Polatev. Decent. Galahad with a header over. First chance. There we go, boys. Fitness is definitely going to be an issue early on with our tiny little squad. But hopefully within the next week, I'm not sure when the transfer window closes, but in the next week or so, we should have the squad pretty much up to date. Hello, centre-backs! He just seemed to go out of the way. He's like, sorry, mate, excuse me, you want to go through? Sorry, mate, get out of your way. Okay, oh shit, I haven't done corners. Well, never will I remember to do corners. Right, Radovic. But now I've done some transfers. I'm like, we might do all right in this league. I don't think, I know I'm saying this before half has even been played. I think we're going to be cut. Oh, fuck. That's offside. Oh, okay. Then we're going to be mid-table this season. I think we're going to do all right. I don't think we're going to be in a relegation battle. I think we're going to do comfortably, which will be perfect. Even if we only end up doing one season here. A season where we're expected to fight against relegation and we get mid-table. Mate, that's like at least quarter of a star reputation. Okay. Keep it up. Remember, the underdogs don't really have the strength off the bench at all yet. We've got Maslov, who's all right. Lacks a bit in the heading and strength department. But we're kind of, if they're remotely fit, then they play the whole time. This is our good youngster, Mutaliev, who's a right winger. Decent young player. He's got some major gaps in his game, but he's only 19. He's our only 5-star potential, and we have to have an under 21 in, so we'll take that. I think he's the only good one we've got under 21. Like Matrikov. Oh, it's unlucky. I like their goalkeeper kit. A lovely sort of pink, purpley number, violet number. All right. Hoofs forward. Here we go. What we got, boys? Oh, no. Oh, the timing of that. What you got? Ooh. Okay. Keeps. On his debut. What you got? Save it. Okay, went the right way. I'll take that. But obviously the big thing, I don't expect them to play the high press perfectly. But even though your team might not be the best to play press, also you've got to remember the quality of the opposition. They're going to struggle when pressed because they're not great on the ball. So that sort of counters it in a way. That's why I still think you can actually play that sort of system with a worse team. As long as you sort of got the fitness and stuff to do it. Right, Fatikov is coming on for Podolyak. I'm going to swap those two around. Get Sir Galahad up the top end. And that's all I've got. Got the rest. Maslov's all right. The others are doing all right. Let's go attacking, boys. And I wanted to see if we could play a positive way of football and actually compete. Admittedly, they've had the better chances on the counter-attack. But as the first game goes, we only conceded a penalty, and that through a horrendous mistake twice. I'm okay with that, boys. Got to be honest, I'm okay with that. Yeah, sympathise with it. That's fine. We had no left side either, so I think we're going to be fine. What was that screen? The usefulness screen. Sir Galahad. All right. So I'm okay with this. Our wages are going up there, but we've got a decent amount of money in the bank. We're already going to be in debt at the end of the season. I've not really spent much of the money, but we're going to keep spending. We're going to keep bringing them in. We'll worry about sorting out the finances later on. I've also gone for a lot of loanies, a lot of local loanies as well, to hopefully just give us a little bit of squad depth. Especially we've got 12 subs, and currently I'm got 5 and 3 of them are centre-backs. So we've got a few players out. Nobody exceptional, but decent squad players like Kadyrov is an okay right winger. He's just going to be the sort of backup, and a couple of them. So then, how old is that guy? 28. All right, mate. I'll believe you. We've got the left back as well. We've got Milikov, who's a backup striker. They've got some lovely haircuts, haven't they? Right, but there we go. What do you reckon? I'm pretty damn pleased. The result was okay. Performance was okay, rather. Sir Galahad he's the man we need. And we've got a decent young player as well. And I'm pretty happy. I'm worried that this guy's going to get upset. He's the only non-Russian in the team. But he's going to be fine, right? There you go. I'll give you. Now you've seen my amazing transfer business, right? I'll give you the opportunity, because last episode I said, where do you think we're going to finish in the league? I'll give you the opportunity to reassess, based on my genius, where we're going to finish in the league. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to get the register. I don't know when the transfer window closes. Where the fuck is that going to be? Where is it going to be? Where do you like to put it? Transfers. No, this is rules. Okay. Relegation, promotion, transfer window. We do have to have 4 homegrown players. So, fingers crossed. So, for 4th of July. Oh, we got a ton of time. I might be able to, fill the squad and then find a little gem. We maybe need another under 21-year-old Russian, just so if the right midfielder gets injured, we actually got another decent one. So I'll maybe prioritise on that. I'm probably not going to try and spend too much of the transfer budget and just use the wage budget, because if I spend both, then we're going to go into debt very quickly. But it's going to be fine. Galahad's going to score 20 goals this season in the league. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.